Hey everyone, Karen Dubs here, FlexibleWarrior.com, bringing you short, effective yoga videos and superfood-based recipes to help you boost your energy and your performance and of course your flexibility. So today's video is going to be a 10-minute yoga abs interval. So we're going to do 10 exercises back to back. It's going to be 45 seconds worth of work, 15 seconds worth of rest, 10 minutes later, bam, you'll be done. This is a great warm-up to do before you do a run or any activity, actually any time of day. This is awesome, right? So go ahead and join me, roll out your yoga mat. You don't need any equipment for this. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Go ahead and roll down. Rest your hands onto your stomach. You know, I always like to start with one deep breath because it just helps you to kind of decompress and prepare for your workout. So rest your hands onto your stomach. Take a huge breath into your belly. Really fill your belly with nice fresh air. And as you exhale, drop tension. Let go of any tension from your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, and make sure you're committing this next 10 minutes. Don't look at your phone. Don't think about any worries. Just focus on your own strength and endurance, okay? Hands behind your head, starting with just a butterfly crunch. I want you to drop your knees out to the side. So the bottoms of your feet are going to be together to touch, and your knees are going to be opening out to the side, so you get a little bit of a groin inner thigh stretch. Hands behind your head, elbows out nice and wide. You're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to do 45 seconds worth of lifting and lowering, or otherwise known as crunching. So go ahead and lift and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. So what I want you to think about doing as we go through these exercises is not about how many we're doing, but rather thinking about the quality of your movement, lifting up as high as you can, flattening the abdominal wall. So as you lift up, the belly flattens, the belly pulls in, the abdominal wall is strengthening. A couple more to do here. Elbows stay out wide. And by the way, if you take the tip of your tongue and bring it onto the roof of your mouth, kind of where the back of your teeth and the roof of your mouth meet, that helps to relax tension in your neck. So you can really focus on your abs. Okay, go ahead and release it down. Next exercise is a Bettany Crunch. So exact same thing, except you're going to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other, which attaches into the pelvic floor and into the abdominal wall. It's all connected, so really flatten. Squeeze those inner thighs as you lift and lower. So keeping those elbows out wide, letting the back of your neck relax completely into your hands, squeezing in as you lift up. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. And by the way, you know, the abdominal wall is the home of perseverance and willpower. You know, I'm all about the balance between willpower and chill power. And so these ab exercises can really help you strengthen your willpower. So it's a great thing to do, you know, maybe before a run or before a long cycle, before a speech or something that you really have to focus and have willpower and perseverance. Okay, one more to finish up. Up, up, up. And lower down. Now this next one is going to be a straight leg crunch. So I want you to go ahead and straighten your legs out all the way. I'm going to scooch to the side a little bit so you can see that I'm really activating my feet as well. So imagine you're standing on your feet even though there's just air underneath there. Really activate your feet because it absolutely matters what you're doing with your feet. So continue to have your hand support behind your head. In fact, bring the thumbs along the nape of your neck. And that gives you that extra support for your cervical spine so you can really focus on strengthening right here at the center of your body, navel chakra. That home of perseverance and willpower. So you can finish this. Stay with me. Lift and lower. A couple more here. Exhale as you lift. Keep flexing and activating those feet. And last one. Beautiful. So now we're going to just rotate. So the legs are going to stay out straight. You're going to bring your left shoulder over and across to your right knee. Really rotate through the spine. And then release it down. And we'll get the same thing on the other side. So pause and lower. So it's sort of like a bicycle crunch, except one leg's on the ground. And this gives you the opportunity to really pause as you're taking the movement up and over and twisting through the spine. Great through the obliques, which rotate the body. So if you're, you know, maybe you're a golfer, baseball player, something like that, that requires a lot of rotation, strengthening these oblique muscles is actually really important for really any sport, that you do, because you want your full body to be balanced. Okay, a couple more here on this alternating crunch. Ah, good, good, good. You starting to feel it? Okay, so now we're going to do a half roll up. So you're going to bend your knees and you're going to take your arms and stretch them out over top of your head. Now, same thing, I want you to really squeeze those inner thighs and flatten the abdominal wall. As you stretch your arms long out over top of your head, that should feel good. We're going to exhale, flex, squeeze those inner thighs, and you're going to come halfway up. And I want you to grab underneath your thighs for a second and just shimmy your shoulders up so you're up as high as you can get, and then roll back down. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, lift it up, up, up. You don't have to hold underneath your thighs this time, but I do want you to lift up as high as you can so you know that you're challenging yourself and going through your fullest range of motion. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those knees, and roll it up. A couple more. Stay with me, you guys. Starting to feel that little fire in your belly? Yes, me too. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs. So you're really initiating the movement from squeezing the inner thighs. Okay, now we're going to come all the way up to sitting. So you can hold underneath your thighs and come all the way up to sitting. Sit up really tall, hands underneath your thighs. You're going to lift and open your chest and pull your shoulders back. So you're feeling like you're sitting on top of your sitting bones. From here, you're going to roll out behind your sacrum, right onto the low back, but your ribs stay up. So you may need to hold underneath your thighs to get yourself back up to sitting. Sit up really tall, exhale, roll back. So continue to flow up and back with your breath. And remember that you want to really control the movement and pause at the bottom of the top. Now, if this is new for you, it might feel a little challenging, but practice, 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 and perseverance, right? So keep working on this, and eventually you'll get that control that you're looking for. A couple more. Lift and open your heart and your chest. Good posture. Good. On this next one, we're going to go ahead and flex the feet again. Come up to sitting tall. So you're opening up your chest and your posture. And this might not be easy if you haven't worked on this before. Stretch your arms out over top of your head so your arms are right by your ears. Take a deep breath. You're going to roll right behind your sacrum and your tailbone. This is a full roll up now, which is a Pilates exercise. We're going to stretch and reach out over our head. Exhale, hands are going to come to the sky. You're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Now, you may need to hold underneath your thighs, and you can bend your knees certainly too. You're going to stretch and reach out beyond your toes. It looks like this. Stretch and reach, 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 reach. Try to get beyond your toes if you can. Roll underneath your tailbone and your sacrum. Come all the way down. Inhale, reach over your head. Exhale, roll all the way up. Stretch and reach out beyond your toes. Big full body stretch. And then roll back down. Now, control the best you can. Try not to use momentum, especially on the way up. Really roll up slowly. Stretch and reach out beyond your toes. Nice job, you guys. So next thing we're going to do is bicycle crunch. So go ahead and lie down on your back. This is your traditional bicycle crunch. Start with bent knees, hands out behind your head, elbows out wide. And then we're going to take the left elbow across to the right knee. And remember, we're not in a hurry. And take it to the other side. So you can certainly pick up the pace a little bit if you want to, but not too fast. Again, focus, notice on what you're doing with your feet. So really reach energy out through the toes, a long line of energy out through the legs, shoulder to opposite knee. We're getting close to the end here, so we only have 2 more exercises left after this one, and you'll be so glad when you're done. So hang in there with me. Couple more seconds. Let's do 1 more on each side. 1 and 2. Good. Go ahead and release it down. Now you're going to do leg drops next. So we're going to start with bent knees. Hands can be underneath sacrum, flat. Toes are going to touch down and then lift up. So for those of you who have back issues, this is the best version of this to do. But for those of you who feel pretty confident and good with your back, you can certainly do it. You're going to lower the legs all the way down. Try not to let that belly pop out. Keep the belly pulling in. Lower all the way down. Belly pulls in. Lift those legs straight back up. Again, not using momentum here. Lots of control. Breathing as you lower. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with me. Almost done. Finish up here strong. Last two. I love doing this stuff outside, by the way, because I can watch the clouds and the birds fly over. It's awesome. Hug your knees into your chest, flip over to your stomach, and we're gonna do our last exercise, which is a forearm plank. So you're gonna just drop yourself down to your forearms. Make sure your hands are right under, your shoulders are right underneath your elbows or over top of your elbows so that you're leveled out. Belly pulls in, shoulders pull back. Inner thigh squeeze. Now pivot to your right forearm and lift your left hand straight up. Lift your hip up as high as you can. You have the option to pick up that top foot if you want to too. That's always an option. Square off. And a couple seconds on the other side, so flip to the other side. Sorry to turn my back to you. Again, option to lift up that top foot if you want. And then square back off to center. Just finish up 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Release your knees down. Come all the way down into your stomach. Now I promised you a stretch, right? Because that's so important that we're not just strong, but we're flexible as well. So let's stretch out those abs. Oh, feels so good. Look over one shoulder. All those beeps mean that we're done. We did it. Come back to center. Other shoulder. Come back to center. All the way down into your belly. Push back to child's pose for just a second. We're going to do another back bend. For those of you who want to join me, I'm going to do upward facing dog. Otherwise, you can just stick with your cobra like we just did. Let's come into downward facing dog first. Push back, shake out your head. Inhale to plank. Don't worry, we're not going to hold this. You're done. Exhale, come half or all the way down. Now this is what you're doing. Your back bend. Open up the front of the body. So the abs are not only strong, but flexible as well. Flexible warrior, that's what it's all about. Go ahead and curl the toes, lift up. Awesome, you guys. You can go ahead and release to sitting. We're gonna finish up with 1 deep breath. Cross your legs. Sit up tall, belly in, shoulders, hips, ears in one line. Hands to heart center. Take a huge breath in, gather your energy and your strength for your day. Exhale, namaste. Awesome job, you guys. Again, lots of free videos on my channel. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell button. That way when new videos are loaded, you will be notified. Thank you so much for your energy and your strength. Have a great day and stay flexible, warriors. Namaste.